Mike is that rare individual who combines civic responsibilities and entrepreneurship. He is able to make money and he is able to spend it for good causes.
I really can't think of anyone more deserving of being honored as the first citizen than Mike. He's a role model for all of us, really. He has integrity, he has ambition, he encourages and supports ambition in others. He has a deep sense and spirit of generosity and community.
I have known Mike my whole life. First and foremost, Mike is my dad, but he's obviously much more than that as well. He's my mentor, my boss, he's grandpa to my boys, and my friend. There are so many reasons why he is deserving of this award, whether it's all of his different business ventures, how he's grown phenomenal businesses in the community, whether it's different nonprofit involvements. He has been so integral in just so much in the community. He's a really big believer that the more success that he has in his business ventures, the more that he can invest back in the community.
I think Mike is deserving of this award because he's well-rounded and well-grounded. And he's been in our community for such a long time, and his interests are so diverse that they cover just about every important area of development in our city. From Square One Village and Cornerstone Community Housing to the Relief Nursery, to the Eugene Public Library, the United Way, and the Peace Health Sacred Heart Foundation. I can't think of anyone else in our community that is so broadly interested in helping all of those areas literally at the same time. Who has time to do that? Mike does, because Mike cares.
One thing that sets my dad apart is his passion. I think it's something that I'm continually amazed by, always impressed with, and it really gets ingrained in everybody else that he's around.
I've served on two different groups with Mike, one an advisory committee to the city manager working on budget proposals for the city, the other with the chamber working on how do we create more affordable housing in our community. Mike was a big part of both of those, a key participant, and I really had the sense when Mike speaks, people listen. Mike's name means a lot in this community, I discovered, and so having his backing gave confidence to other people. So I think that really made a difference in getting the support that we needed. If we didn't have those folks like the Coughlins to step forward, we wouldn't be here today.
I think Mike's position in Eugene as a respected member of the community is really a function of a whole career of always doing the right thing. And Mike has a very high threshold of right, and he lives it, he practices it, and he expects others to do the same.
Mike is an extremely quiet but consequential philanthropist. During COVID, he stayed in very close touch with our organization. He called, how's it going, what do you need, what can I do to help? Relief Nursery applied for and administered FEMA funds because we were aware that our families were at risk of losing their homes. So outside of our wheelhouse. Mike encouraged us, he supported us as we were doing this. And in the process, Mike learned that Relief Nursery staff, many Relief Nursery staff, were also at risk of losing their homes. And he said, well, how can they help the children and families when they're in the throes of their own crisis? Which of course they couldn't fully, and he recognized that, and he privately funded a resource for them so that they could access emergency funds and stay in their homes. And changed lives. He truly changed the lives of so many in that act that he was able to do. Now that is powerful, and that is the essence of Mike and his giving and his spirit of generosity.
I think my dad gets so deeply involved in a variety of philanthropic commitments and business commitments because he just truly, genuinely cares about this community and the broader community. He has really made it his mission to elevate members in our community, to provide them with better outcomes.
The fact that he cares so much about this community and that he has given so much to this community.
There's several pillars in our community. Mike is one of them. The question is, where would we be without Mike's pillar of support? I think the three words that Mike would give our young leaders in our community would be a recommendation that they be honest, truthful, and engaged. They have to engage the community and listen to what the community needs, see what opportunities are available, and be honest and truthful with people. The old adage is, a man is only as good as his word, and that's certainly true with Mike.
If Mike Coughlin were to give a piece of advice for young business people, it would mean, do not be concerned with only making money. Be concerned about what you can give back to your community.
He has taught me to have a really strong sense of drive, to work hard, to have empathy and look beyond myself.
You know, after 40 years of having worked for Mike initially, having been a partner with Mike, and more importantly, having been a friend for 40 years, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to be involved with the last 40 years.
Mike, I hope this is a celebration for you and Kate and your family, and it's well-deserved. Congratulations.
My heartiest congratulations. You're so deserving, and thank you for everything that you do.
Mike, I have known you for many, many years and admired you for every single one of them.
Mike, we really love you and appreciate everything you do for us.
I love you, Daddy-O. I am so proud of you, and you are so deserving of this award.